Well, according to a report on crypto regulation in Africa by CVVC, African countries are showing diverse responses to the acceptance of cryptocurrency, and there's increasing consideration about the use of crypto on the continent. And most countries are mulling tax on crypto activities. Countries leading those talks include Kenya and South Africa and Nigeria. But what role will crypto exchanges play in all of this? Joining me now is Peter Mura, Marketing Director at Yellow Card Financial. Great to have you on the show.
Appreciate it.
So with the rise of crypto tax proposals by countries like Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, what role will crypto exchanges play in making taxing crypto a reality?
See, the number one thing is crypto exchanges are the place where, or the number one place where people will have access to crypto, right? So for us, we're the ones to make taxing crypto a reality through working with governments, and also we really understand the importance of following the regulatory frameworks and also being compliant in the industry. So us as Yellow Card, we have collaborated actively with many governments across Africa to enhance the crypto regulations and also to ensure just proper taxation. And I think the other key role we play as crypto exchanges really too is to have a robust KYC and also following the clear anti-money laundering. So KYC is know your customer and anti-money laundering procedures, really which help in identifying users and preventing fraud or illicit activities. And that allows us really to be really transparent and being able to have a comprehensive records of our transaction, including user information. And I think additionally at Yellow Card, we really have a strong emphasis on education. So we believe that when we foster education in the crypto industry, we will allow the adoption to grow even faster in Africa. We're in about 16 countries, which really allows us to really push. And we have different platforms, including Yellow Card Academy, which allows for that type of education. So through educational initiatives, we will empower users to really understand the complexities of the cryptocurrency market and perhaps any new regulations that come up.
We know, most of the investors, they love this market because of all the, incredible gains, they get for it. But do you think taxes will discourage crypto investors going forward?
No, I think that there has to be a balance, right? At the end of the day, and one of the biggest things we appreciate about taxation, which is something I, as an investor as well would speak about, is for us it will allow for better collaboration with different payment providers. One of the biggest ways we know in Africa customers transact is through mobile money, right? And those are the spaces where we want to be and allow customers to easily move money in and out of our crypto exchanges. So with taxation, it allows for more visibility, not only for the government, but also for the industry as a whole, to be able to allow and accept crypto as a form of payment. I think you just mentioned in another segment how people in Europe, people use even crypto to pay, right? So the biggest thing with taxation from a crypto exchange perspective is allowing people to move money in and out. Also for the customer, it makes it easier for them. Yes, it might introduce some operational and compliance requirements, but I think it's really important, just like any other business right now and how recognized they are, to have some form of taxation because it is an asset at the end of the day. As a customer is gaining from it, just like any other property you may have. So I think it will not have a big issue in terms of the market, but it just really, as I mentioned before, have a lot of education in what this means for you. And I think for us as Yellow Card, we will try and make it as easy as possible for the customers.
And how much impact do you think taxes will have on your business, your profits, going forward? And are you going to pass, some of that burden to the customers in fees?
The beauty of crypto in itself, it really allows for, how would I say, less interaction with fiat, which is like a hard currency, right? Which inevitably makes any transaction on the crypto exchanges much more cheaper than a normal transaction, right, in the normal bank. So we will do our best, obviously, not to transfer all the costs to the customers. And if we do, just like we do in our platform, there'll be clear, I would say, breakdown of the prices, of the price, of the tax implication, and a lot of communication with the customers to understand this is what is happening in your market and these are the things we require. Because once that happens for them, then it becomes easier for them to buy things like anywhere they are using crypto and using what they have in their wallet. So it will be a win-win. I will make sure we do our best to absorb, and when we can't, we will definitely communicate any changes. But at the end of the day, if the government requires us to do it, we will do it and carry our customers along.
And what do you think about most of these tax plans that we're seeing in Europe is about 27%. Kenya is talking about 3%. Do you think these percentages are too much, and will it stifle innovation going forward?
Good question. It wouldn't. For me, you have to strike a really right balance between taxation and fostering innovation. And this is very crucial, because if you have excessive tax plans, then obviously innovation will be stifled and the growth and the adoption becomes slower. So it's important to note that I think tax regulations are evolving in Africa, and also through our partnership with governments, really, the governments must also seek to understand and adapt the unique challenges, because crypto is very different from other assets as much as there's gain to it. And I think I mentioned earlier, we really engage constructively with governments and regulators in across different countries, like in Botswana, in Zambia. We really collaborate with them. We allow them to see what we are doing and show them the growth and show them potential of what crypto can bring. I think as you look at, we really advocate for sensible and balanced tax plans. And really, we want to aim to foster an environment that encourages innovation and really responsible crypto adoption in Africa. So we are very committed to driving growth in the crypto system, in the continent as well, through education and collaboration, and through a really seamless and user-friendly platform. So we are part of the growth, part of the change, and will continue allowing for this to grow and become as big as it is in Africa.
All right, still early days for regulation in that industry. We'll see how it develops going forward. Thank you so much, Peter Moreau, Marketing Director, Yellow Card Financial. Thank you.
Thank you.